All right, what is going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry, and welcome to the channel. Buy the dip. That's right, guys. We're here to talk about that GNOG. We're here to talk about some earnings and revenues that has been going on, and wanted to give you guys the update of what has been going on. And yes, guys, I'm still Mr. Golden Nugget. That's right. I'm still Terry Fertitta, and we are super excited about these revenues coming in from GNOG. So I do want to get in today's video and cover all of the information that I do have. And even though the market right now isn't really showing it, it's just a matter of time before the market corrects itself, and we're going to be sitting pretty. As you guys know, I still got all my shares. I have mostly around 240, 250 shares between all three of my portfolios on Robinhood, Fidelity, and Webull. So I'm super excited. I have not sold anything at all. I'm not selling at these prices, guys. You know I have like that $30 price target on this stock. It's been going about a year now, and I'm not selling it for $12 or $13. I didn't sell it when it was like $25, $27. I want to get up around that 30 bucks. So that's kind of where I'm hoping to get at. So guys, hope you all are ready for today's video. If you are, smash that thumbs up and let's get to the video. All right, guys, and first I wanted to give you the update that we got out of New Jersey. This is on the New Jersey online casino gaming revenue, as you can see right here. Golden Nugget online gaming monthly internet gross revenue report for the month of April 2021, guys. This is some exciting numbers that, like I said, this is just New Jersey. This is not Michigan. So the total revenue they did was $32.4 million in revenue, guys. That is crazy that was done in just New Jersey here, and that's for April. So year-to-date total internet gaming win is $123 million, and the year-to-date internet gross revenue is $123 million. So that is super exciting, guys, and this here was all finalized on May the 7th, signed off by Michael Harwell from New Jersey. So there is the update on that. Now, I'm very pleased with those numbers. As you know, usually there for like the end of 2020, we were averaging anywhere from 23 to like $28 million in revenue. So these last few months have been averaging around 30 some million dollars, 30 million and plus for each month. So that is pretty exciting, guys. So let's get in here and dig in a little bit more to the revenues and the. All right, guys, and real quick, here you see if you just go on Google and type in GNOG Q1 earnings, it'll pop up right here. Golden Nugget online gaming reported Q1 2021 revenue of $26.75 million, up 54.24% year over year in the same quarter of last year. Golden Nugget online's gaming revenue was $17.34 million. You can get that just by typing that in there on Google. That'll give you the update. Now, if you want to get a little bit more detailed, there is a lot of information here on the Seeking Alpha. There is an article here. I'm going to go back up here. This was posted on May 17th. As you can see here, it gives you the whole earnings call transcript. And it does have Tillman in here. We got Thomas Winter, Mark Harwell. We got David Katz. Now, if you want to go in here and read every single thing, you're more than welcome to. You can read how exactly everything went. But for me, skimming over this article, I think the main person that gives all the details down here is going to be Mr. Mike Harwell. Because here's where Thomas Winter ends, and he says, with that, let me turn the call over to Mike to walk through our financials for Q1. So I think this is the part, Mr. Mike's, is where I want to cover with you guys today. So he says, thank you, Thomas. Good afternoon, everyone. Revenues reported for the first quarter of 2021 total $26.7 million, representing a 54% increase year-over-year basis when compared of $17.3 million reported in the first quarter of 2020. Now, that was pretty much what we read right here. It was on Google in that last article. So here it says the net income for the quarter totaled $69.6 million, which includes a number of non-cash discrete items, including non-cash gain on warrant derivatives and $81.1 million in non-cash gain on tax receivable agreement liability of $1.3 million, both in which were based on a change in fair value on these liabilities during the quarter. We also recorded debt extinguishment costs of $2.2 million, including $0.6 million in non-cash expenses associated with debt discounts, deferred debt insurance, cost of repayment of $10.6 million, and our term loan indebtedness. With that income and adjusted these non-cash and discrete items, we recorded a net loss of $10.5 million during the first quarter of 2021 compared to a net income of $4.2 million in the prior year. And here is more of going to be some of the numbers, guys. Adjusted EBITDA for the quarter was negative $3.5 million compared to $5.9 million in the first quarter of 2020. Looking further at adjusted EBITDA at a state level, adjusted EBITDA for the quarter was negative $1.4 million compared to $6.2 million in the prior year quarter. Corporate adjusted EBITDA was negative $2.1 million compared to negative $0.3 million in the first quarter of 2020. Cost of revenue for the first quarter was $12.1 million, a 45% of revenue compared to $6.7 million in the first quarter of 2020. Advertising and promotions expense totaled $14.4 million in the first quarter compared to $3 million during the first quarter last year. So they are spending more money in advertisements. So that is good though. As they're expanding, they are increasing, putting advertisements out, which is what we do want. We do want them to promote some advertisements. General and administration expenses for the quarter were $6.1 million or $3.8 million net stock-based compensation compared to $1.7 million for the first quarter of 2020. Advertising and promotional expenses for the quarter at 54% of revenue plus incremental spend associated with our launch in Michigan. We expect to keep investing significantly in advertising this year with a likely increase when we launch in Pennsylvania and Illinois later during the fourth quarter. So that kind of gives you there, guys, a good bit of what they've been putting their money into. They've been putting more money into Michigan, which they need to. There's a lot of big players there in Michigan. Like I said, if you want to go in here and read everything down, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted to touch base on a couple of these here. Now, there's another article here that was posted just today, actually, on the Seeking Alpha. Golden Nuggets tracks higher again as 10-day rally extends. Now, looking at the stock price of $12.72, as you can see, though, if we go back here to the 1 month, they're talking about back here around the 13th. The stock has been slowly going up every single day, just a little bit. And that's what they're talking about here in this 10-day rally extend. So that is good. In this bear market, to see a stock slowly going up every day is kind of a good thing. So here it says GNOG continues to rally as it's now up 27% from its low mark on May 13th following the company's Q1 earnings report. Though thinly covered, Golden Nugget is viewed favorably by Seeking Alpha authors and Wall Street analysts with opinions and ratings out. Notably, Jefferies analyst David Katz thinks Golden Nugget is uniquely positioned to capture the higher margin iGaming customers and achieve profitability earlier than the peers. The firm's price target implies shares will more than double from their current level. Earlier this year, Golden Nugget struck a deal with Tioga Downs Racetrack. That was, I believe that was for New York. Yes, for the state of New York. There was a couple people down here that commented. And I do have to agree here with Fly Aussie right here. GNOG is so undervalued by almost any metric. It's a matter of when it pops, not if. The catalyst will be opening a new state, a state legalizing online gambling, or maybe even a larger casino collaboration with GNOG. I do have to agree that I agree with Fly Aussie on this comment that it's very undervalued. There's a lot of stocks right now that are very undervalued, and I do believe Golden Nugget is one. Now, I do have a $30 price target, guys, but what I'm looking to say here is once this stock can get up around the $22, maybe $25 range, somewhere in there, that's when I plan on selling covered calls. I know we've been talking about that now for the last 10 months. But just when the stock was getting close to $30, it was up around $27, I think, at its high point. And I told you guys when we got to $30, we were going to start doing covered calls. But right now in this bear market, if we can get above 20, get around 22 to 25, I think I'll start selling those covered calls on my shares that I have on Robinhood. Now, the ones I have in Fidelity, I just plan on letting them sit there for the long term, see where this goes out 3 to 5 years down the road. But I do want to start trying to make some revenues on those covered calls on my Robinhood shares. So guys, hope you all enjoyed this update on Golden Nugget. That's right, the Bay. And I just wanted to come back and touch base, guys. I'll be doing some videos, probably get out about 3 to 5 videos a week. So my goal is to get back in here and start talking about these stocks that I have and the stocks that you guys watch me for. And Golden Nugget is number 1. So guys, I will catch y'all in the next one. If you like this video, please hit a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.